Well, I think some of my fondest memories is definitely the fans, the crowd, the atmosphere of this building. I remember Yashin coming down and turning up and finding Duchesne wide and scoring that one goal that we needed to lift us into the playoffs for the first year, and the crowd was just went crazy. I mean, I think they were experiencing the same thing we were. We were excited. They were excited, you know, heading into the playoffs for the first time. That was an unbelievable feeling. And then I think the next year when we upset New Jersey was another good memory, and the woohoo towels. It was just bonkers. So basically, I think the fans enjoying the ride with us was just unbelievable feeling.
What was the atmosphere like? I mean, obviously on the ice, pretty special, but in the building in Ottawa, like what was the buzz about the first winning that first playoff round?
Oh, it was everywhere. I mean, everywhere you went in the city, there was people cheering you on, and you know, playing in a town like this, everybody knows who you are. So you go downtown, everybody's congratulating, and you know, they, like I said, the biggest thing, I think the fans were just enjoying the ride, like we were as players. We had the same feeling, same emotion towards getting in the playoffs and making some noise, and then you know, upsetting Jersey, and that's, I think it was my second year here, was huge to go on to play with Washington. So just the motion with the fans, the energy, it was so exciting, and we knew we were supported so much, and we just had a lot of fun. Characters, there's always characters in the room. Sean Van Allen was always a pretty funny guy. Trying to think who else was there.
Any stories from any of those guys that haven't been told yet?
Stuff we can't tell.
That's right.
No, I just, you know, one of the character things about Bruce Gardner putting his stick in the toilet before games all the time. We still don't know really why, but it worked for him. He scored a couple goals and he started putting his stick in the toilet all the time. So there's that. And then there's always the room things with Listerine, somebody putting it in, or Scope bottle, and the guy's got the bad breath. So there's, I don't want to say who was doing it all the time, but just jokes around like that, powder in the hair dryer, and there are some character guys there.
So you're here for the game against Philly for Tough Guys Night. Obviously, you were a fan favorite in that category as an enforcer. What do you remember most about that role? And do you have any specific rivalries that you remember the most?
Probably Paul Louse out of Florida. You know, he was very tough, and he'd come after me every single game. He'd want to fight me. Probably fought him 6 or 7 times, and I don't think I won any of those fights. He was a really tough guy. I had a hard time fighting him, but that was one of them. And you know, just at that time, Denny Vial, I think I was fighting for a job with him, and at that time he went down he tore his ACL out in a fight with Christoph Oloa. That's how I got my opportunity here to stay with the Senators. And I just remember being a lot of times alone that year, where there wasn't many fighters on our bench, but. It was a tough job, but it was a great place to do it. Well, it's special. Like I tell my family, this is the place that I liked playing as much as I played everywhere else in the NHL and cities, and that this was my favorite place to play. I know the fans appreciated what I brought for them every single night, and you know, they definitely showed with their appreciation through applause and see me on the streets and telling me that. So just coming back here means a lot in those areas that I knew I was appreciated. So coming back here to see the old stomping grounds is pretty neat.